I'm excited. Obviously, we got a feel in the first two games for where we're at, and I think everyone can see that we've got a few things to do. And we came back Monday, and we definitely went at it. And I feel like we're getting closer. Every time we step on the practice floor, we're getting closer to coming together, understanding our roles. And I think every time we come out, you can expect to see an improvement.
Hard to believe this is your last season open.
Already, it feels like I was a freshman last week. It's crazy. I'm excited, and I hope that we can have a real memorable year.
Has Coach changed anything up in practice over this last week to get you guys ready for the season?
It's been very similar in structure, but the key points that he's been speaking about have been very different. He's been honest about concentration and communication. That's his go-to. Concentration in terms of knowing the plays when you need to know them, offensive toughness in terms of set screens when you need to, getting your teammates open. And then communication has been a big key. In practice, he's actually been putting background noise like we've had fans the whole time this week. So that's been a good way to get us talking, not just when we're in the practice court and it's nice and quiet, but when we've got some distractions out there in the real game.
What do you think you'll learn from those two exhibitions?
Learned that as the games come quick. Defense, the players are quicker than we expected. So coach been focusing on ball defense, especially this week. So I mean that's pretty much what we've been working on for the past week.
Coach here talked earlier about how important depth was. About obviously there's you 5 or 6 right now, but he needs to have some bench come in to give you guys a little bit of a breather. What have you seen out of the younger guys this week as they get ready for the first game?
I've seen we split the teams, so we have the red team and the black team in practice, and I've seen the black team really stepping it up this week. People that are memorable, TJ, Anton, and Damari, those three have really stepped it up and shown us that we can give them responsibility. Coach has been saying that he needs them to prove themselves and so that the coaches can trust them when they go in. They don't have to make the exciting, flashy plays, but they've got to come in and produce and be a positive impact on the game. And I think this week they've actually made some great strides in that area.
So Q, how important is that so that you guys aren't playing 37, 38 minutes a night?
Yeah, it's important. I mean, every good team has a good bench. I mean, a good bench that gives starters rest, and so they can come out with energy in the second half. And even the bench players, like they can produce whenever the other team is tired. So I mean that's a big role for our team.
For either of you guys, have you seen the communication grow and have more of through these two exhibition games?
I think for sure we've seen it grow. I think understanding that it has to be every possession has been a learning curve for the younger ones. And just a reminder for the older guys that sometimes we think that we're all on the same page so that we get into this low sense of security of not talking, and then we'll have a slip up. And it's like, okay, like if we'd talked, that wouldn't have happened, and then we have an extra couple of possessions in our favor, and it's just like every possession matters, whether it's the start of the game or the end of the game. So coach has just been really amplifying that point throughout the whole week.
Q, is there a lack of communication on this team compared to teams that you've played on in the past?
I mean, every team has a little bit of communication problem. I mean, it's just a matter of working on it, especially when you have new players. They just tend to focus on like what they're doing, but we're focusing on us as a group, making sure everybody's on the same page. I mean, everybody have those type of problems.
You've been touched a little bit, I think, on chemistry. Is this a pretty close team and pretty close to me at this point? Or is there some work there?
Yeah, we all close. I mean, everybody gets along with each other. Locker room is great. The guys is fun to be around. No problems there.
Is it an interesting experience having so many new faces and meeting so many new kids from so many different backgrounds? I know that's kind of basketball in general, but
yeah, I mean, yeah, we all used to it. Like AAU, everybody has different people that they're around, and then you come to college. I mean, it's all the same thing.
question for you, man. Coach was talking about Alabama State having a really big guy down low. So how do you kind of prepare for that matchup?
The first 2 days of practice were definitely about us. So I'm sure these 2 days we'll start scouting on them and starting to really get to know them. I kind of pride myself on my post defense, and I feel like last game I actually let myself down. So I'm looking to make a turnaround and hopefully show the crowd what I got.
Is that the thing that the coaches really challenged you on over the last week, or just other things that he's really pushing you for?
He's been pushing me in every single area. He thinks I can be such a better offensive player, so that's always been him pushing me, because the previous years that I've been here, I've been a defensive stopper and set good screens and things like that. And coach is like, why can't we have this 7'1" guy with extreme length actually get some offensive looks? And I think we've seen in the first couple of games where I've actually got good touches, and I'm really excited to see how the season goes in terms of offensively. But yeah, I think he knows that I hold myself to a high standard on the defensive end. Obviously I have my goals for blocking and my post percentages. Yeah, I think that's something that I'm hoping to show you guys a little improvement on.
What has Coach really been pushing you on over the last couple of weeks?
Defense, defending the drive. I mean, that's been a big focus for him since he started recruiting me. He always wanted me to be a big time defender, and he's still working on me with that. He's still pushing me to do that.
Anything else for these guys? All right, thank you all.
Thank you.